phone to the car audio system, and I don't know how the settings. I just throw this on quickly, so I don't even know which resolution I'm streaming in, but hopefully it is okay. We'll check it out later and do some correct configuration later on. But for now, this needs to do. Well, it is what it is. That's what I was going to say. So, because I have a new phone, it's a new but old. It's new for me. Xiaomi or Xiaomi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Since my work phone, I have sent that back, my iPhone 13, since I no longer going to work at that place. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can always check my last session stream. You can find it under sessions if you're curious or interested. But I got this. This is my colleague's old phone, so I have kind of borrowed that. He said I could have it, but he don't want it back. But because he have stepped up one or two models, this one I'm really and I like it, but that's also that is Swedish. I'm mixing the language now. But the iPhone 13 was good, of course, but they are so limited what you can do. All the iPhones. I used to say it's a phone for dummies, and not meaning anything bad with that, but yeah. So, as I also used to say, iPhone is like, I would like to, no, but can I, no, but can I at least do this, no, but this, no, you should do it this way. And Android based phones are like, I would like, hey, do whatever you want, but suit yourself. So, where am I going? I've been going there up and down, and there is last few days, or almost last week, sometimes even twice, because of the internet issues, and that's also why the NatureCam 1 and 2 is not up and running, as I wrote on the Medcave Facebook page. But if you're not on there, you have certainly missed that. So it had been a little accident with the network cable between the house and the barn, where I have all the remote stuff for the ham radio. There is we have a cable from my brother's house into the barn, and that inside the barn we had to use like an adapter to connect two TP cables together. We didn't have a long enough cable, and it has been working really good until last week. For some reason it stopped working, and I went up there and found out that adapter were broken. It was torn apart, which maybe my brother had moved some stuff and the cable been pulled, so it that adapter broke. I went back home, got 2 new adapters, went back, replaced it once, didn't work, took the other adapter or connector, and then I got it to work, got home, started everything up again, were happy for about an hour or so, then it stopped working. Went up the day after with yet another adapter that is a little more high-end adapter. Got it to work, get back home, and no, it stopped working. Me and my friend Ulf went up there the day after. We replaced the switch where I had there, and we got it to work. Went back home, started the streams, and everything died again. So yesterday we were up again and replaced one of the network cables that we thought maybe it had been some damage to that one. And everything worked. And when I come home, it had stopped working. So now I'm going up there again to unplug some stuff, restart lots of stuff, and also check inside at my brother to see if he has changed anything. He has a router and a small switch that I left there. I would check those things. And also check inside the router to see if there is an issue that causes it to fail. And we have also adapter outside the house. I would check so that is connected well as well. Else I don't really know what the problem is or causing it. It could be the longer cable inside the barn that we didn't change because we didn't have it's quite hard to change it, and we need a really long cable for that. If that one is broken, I need to get a long new cable, and I will see when I can fix that. The problem is not only for the cameras, it is also for my part at the moment. It's most the cameras that bother me, but the reason we have this internet and all that is for the ham radio, and my friend that I have this together with, he can't use it. I am not that my interest for ham radio at the moment is not that big, so I don't mind that much. It's not like, okay, it's sad that it doesn't work, I will fix it someday. I'm more concerned about the cameras at this point. But this weekend there is a big contest that I am not going to be part of it. I really don't feel like it is a SSB contest, which means you use your voice and you call and so on. And I kind of lost interest for that kind of competition or contest at the moment. It goes up and down with hobby and interest for me. So, but he is really want to work that contest. So I hope I can get it up and running. So that's what I'm going to do now. And as you can see, the snow has started to melt quite much. We had plus degrees for several weeks now. As I also mentioned before, we had it in a long period. It started even in late February, which is really unusual. But we also have had lots of wind, quite windy. Last night it was plus the whole night, so it wasn't even below zero during night. So spring is here. Well, soon it's April, so, and I really need to change. I have new suspensions for the back of the car, for the rear suspension. A few months ago I changed the springs, but it's like going in a boat in half storm. It's the suspension is really bad, but I will do. Hopefully I will change that in Easter. So, and some other things I will try to do in Easter as well. Easter is really late this year in Sweden. It's really late. It's like at the end of April. It is insane that, like, I know we celebrate Easter. Well, I'm celebrating because I'm off work, but I know the reason behind Easter is the death of Christ or Jesus, and that he rised again and so on. But the silly thing is, like, we know if he have even existed, but that's another story. But like, oh, he was born the 24th of December. Okay, so you know that. Yes, we know that. Okay. Oh, when did he die? Well, it was some time around Easter. Well, okay, when is Easter? Well, it could be in the beginning of April, or maybe in the end of April. Oh, so you don't know when he died? Oh, yes, no. But he stood up from the dead 3 days later. Okay, that you know. Oh, then you need to know what that was, because hey, that's a big thing. Like being raised from the dead. Not really sure, but it was 3 days after he died. And when he died, we are not really sure. It could be in March, it could be in April, sometime around there. Like, okay. I think it's quite strange. But hey, I'm not a believer, so I don't care. I am just happy that we are off work. If I don't even know when I will stop my job. Or my job ends. I have tried several times now to get in contact with HR to get an answer when my last day is, so I can try to plan and so on, because this tears me down, my headache and all that, as you all know, and so on, my health, and this losing my job. I will be honest, I'm quite depressed. I haven't even worked today because to go now and do this so I can share my thoughts a little bit and try to solve this problem. So that's that. And what else? Oh, sorry. Oh, tired. I had a little nap before I went, about, 20 minutes or so. I did sleep really badly last night. I guess I didn't really fall asleep until 5, half past 6 in the morning. Each spring, the roads up here is getting really, really bad, because I don't know what it's called, but the ground is frozen, and when it then started to unfroze, lots of big rocks and stuff is pushed up and makes the roads like bumpy as beep. Then after a while, further in spring and around summertime, it goes back to be a bit normal. But this time of year, there is like, from one day or another, you can like, oh wait, there was no bump here last night, no, but it is now. So, and with my bad shock absorber, I think is the correct name. It is, I feel when you go over a bump, I feel it like 4 times, boing, 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 instead of once. It's like, almost like it, sometimes I can feel that it bottom out, so I really definitely need to change the shock absorber. I hope the audio is okay. As I said, new phone, I haven't gone through the settings or anything in this Streamlabs app that I'm using. I were like, just thought, oh, maybe I should stream a little bit. I'll go in there. Also nice to try the camera. as well. The camera is quite good in this, in my opinion. The little I have used it so far. 108 megapixels, like that would, yeah, I hate, or no I don't, but I think it's silly with this megapixels things. It's just like numbers that it is, it started with those digital cameras. Like, I think the first one I had, I think it was 10 megapixels or so, and that was quite a quite expensive digital cam back then. It was, I think it was around the 90s, or I don't know. It was quite expensive, at least. End of 90s, and then like, oh, now it's 20, 50, 100, 2,000 and 1 million megapixels, and yeah, up to a certain amount you can see a difference. That is true, but like no one without if you're not like doing some print out on a one picture covering a whole wall in one picture, then you may see the notice this difference. But for normal users, you can't see the difference between 50 and 100 megapixels if you don't like use zoom in super close and check each around each pixel. But it sells. There is so much other things that are more important than megapixel now. But yeah. But back then, when I started to use digital cameras, I don't even have a digital camera now. I haven't had one for like 10, 15 years. I had what is called system camera, digital, a Nikon D60. It was lenses. We're out taking lots of photos. I want to have one again. Have some mobiles and so on, but to have this a really good quality to work with, it's better to have good lightnings. Oh, that one. I wonder what I saw up in the sky. It like looked like a balloon, but it is then it's split up. It's lots of birds going around and around. I don't know why. Speaking of bird, I had a chat with a bird today. He was sitting outside and on my backyard, and I was looking at him at the window, and he saw me, and I whistled like yeah, I can't do it really good now because I have a snooze in my mouth, and he answered, and we had a chat for like 3-4 minutes. Then he flew down and grabbed some of the food on the ground. Then we talked a little bit more, then he flew away. I don't know what we said. I hope I didn't say anything like we're rude or anything. But he looked like he was... He didn't look upset, so I don't think so. But it was fun to see how he looked so confused when he looked at me and like answered like, what? Is that you? wonder what they are called. They are totally black. I know what they are called in Swedish, but could it be not black? No, they are black and they have a yellow beak, and they sing quite nicely. I don't know. I have taken down my that feeder now because it's almost full down. The ground is too hard still to put it down in the ground, and the snow, like each day it's almost full over. So but I have another little bird feeder, but that had blown over, so all the food is on the ground, so I took that away as well. But when I get my salary, I will order a bird house. I have an idea that I'm going to do with the bird house, and see if I can put that up. Also put a camera inside it or something. Now I'm going to stop.